Well, hello and welcome to your April 2025 numerology. Yeah, I'm ready for April. I'm not saying March has just been crazy, but it's been a little crazy, hasn't it? I mean, so far, and we're not out of the woods yet. We still get a few more days, at least when I'm recording this. And I'm just like wondering, we're gonna get through this, right? We're gonna get through this. I mean, Neptune is still in Pisces, so I'm still delusional enough to think, oh my gosh, it's fine. I'm just waiting, because Neptune is transitioning into Aries, and that is going to be a game changer. It really is. So I wanted to see if I could bring about something that would make me go, oh yeah, it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. Once we get to April, everything is we're going to be okay. So I chose a stone. The crystal of the month is going to be Flower Agate. Now, I know I'm doing this a little bit out of order here than what I normally do, but I cannot wait to talk to you about this flower agate. I have lots of different, specimens, lots of different, looks here, let's say, but it is definitely bringing me hope. It's bringing me hope, and I hope that it does for you too. Yeah. So, April. All right. April 1st, everybody knows, we're starting off April as we do every single year with April Fool's Day. Certainly not my favorite, but it's okay. It's better having a kid that's sick at home right now. I would rather have them playing jokes on me and playing pranks on me. April Fool's, mommy, instead of being sick like, thing 2 is right now. But I digress. On the 7th, we have Mercury going direct in Pisces at 7:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, Mercury has retrograded back into Pisces. On the 12th, we have a full moon in Libra that hits its peak at 8:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Venus, it goes direct also in Pisces. Venus has retrograded back into Pisces as well. Venus goes direct in Pisces at 9:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the 16th, we have Mercury moving into Aries. I know, the party is shifting from Pisces to Aries. Yeah. On the 18th, we have Mars moving into Leo. On the 19th, the Sun moves into Taurus, and we are moving into Taurus season. I know. On the 22nd, happy Earth Day, everyone. Looking forward to that. On the 27th, the new moon in Taurus hits its peak at 3:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on the 30th of April, we have Venus moving back into Aries. So, very excited about Mercury not spending that much time in Pisces again, because Mercury is one of my rulers. And actually, I'm double ruled by Mercury, but Mercury isn't at its happiest in Pisces. So, ready for it to move on into Aries. Be great. So, from April 12th until May 4th, May the 4th be with you, all the planets will be direct. Pluto goes retrograde on May 4th. So, and I think, May the 4th be with us all. I mean, am I saying that right? May the 4th be with us all? Yeah. So when Pluto goes retrograde, it's so much fun for the next 6 months. But all the planets will be direct for a couple weeks. It's a good time. Not lengthy spaces between the retrogrades, really. So, we end the month with 4 planets in fire, 2 planets in air, 1 planet plus north node in water, and 2 planets plus south node in earth. We have Neptune, Mercury, and Venus in Aries. Mars is in Leo. Sun and Uranus is in Taurus. South node is in Virgo. Jupiter is in Gemini, Pluto is in Aquarius, and Pisces is hosting Saturn and North Node. Really terribly exciting, isn't it? Yeah. I know. So let me put those notes away because I really want to talk about the flower agate. And actually, let me just touch on a couple of these things. So I was introduced to this beautiful, beautiful crystal, this beautiful stone, from a lovely lady. Her name is Alka. And she is on Instagram at Charman in the city. And that is the letter N. And I'll put it in the description box below. But it's SHAMAN She is amazing. She is so knowledgeable about crystals. It was so cool. She introduced me to this stone like years ago, and I've been in love with it since. So anytime I get the opportunity to purchase it, I've like sold a lot of these. It's an amazing, amazing crystal. She also does a lot of work. Alka does a lot of work with The Divine Path LLC. You can also find them on Instagram at The Divine Path LLC. Now, to tell you about this stone a bit, it is a grounding stone. I think that it's so great because it encourages you to blossom like where you are and hopefully into your full potential. And it's a great stone to keep at your bedside. It really is. So I want to go into this more, but I want to read from you, read for you from Lauren, and she is at moonlightgemsaz.com, and she has a phenomenal website. Very excited about this. She has an amazing website. She has a lot of information to give. I cannot find it. Hang on just 2 seconds. Found it. Okay. So she, again, her website is moonlightgemsaz.com. She apparently has an Etsy store, so I highly recommend checking her out. She's really great. But I thought that her crystal meaning was so just perfect and on point that I wanted to read directly from her site. I usually read directly from other books and literature, so I was like, I want to pick someone this time. So here I'll also show you these lovely crystals while I'm reading. Okay, so look at all the different varieties that we have here. Some look like that they don't have any flowers in them. Some look like they're really dark. This one is pretty dark. Some really do just exemplify the like flower. But I mean, really, there's a lot of different color variations here. There's a lot of different like little patterns. And even in the towers, like some of them don't have as many flowers as others, but some are some are darker. It's just beautiful, beautiful stones. I mean, these are just, I just love them. They're just so gorgeous. Anyway, so flower agate is about self-growth. In the spiritual world, flower agate focuses a lot on self-growth and motivation, which simply means it may be able to help you reach your highest potential. It's a crystal that will allow you to manifest your dreams as well as ignite passion within yourself to pursue these wishes you've always dreamed about. It's truly a crystal that can help transform your life and assist you in reaching any aspirations or dreams that you have thought about. If you look closely at the stone, for example, you will notice smaller seeds which haven't bloomed yet. You will want to picture these seeds as a path to blossom your dreams. See, this is just great. It's also great for emotional balance. Because of the unique look, healers believe this gemstone can help restore our emotional balance as well as help us move forward into the future with 100% confidence. Flower agate can help tackle any dark energy around, providing a sense of positive energy, assisting you when you need it the most, bringing out any strength that you had deep within. While the stone can help you remember your past mistakes, it can provide clarity as well as awareness, to help you accept these past errors in the past. It's supportive energy. It's said to have gentle energy, which may be able to help you during a change in life. This is a 9-year, people. We're looking at a lot of changes. And Neptune moving out of a sign that it rules, from Pisces to Aries, it's been camped out in Pisces for 14 years. This is definitely a big change. And we've already gone through this once with Pluto moving from Capricorn into Aquarius for the next 20 years. So it's very interesting. Creativity. Flower Agate has said to help stimulate creativity and boost your inspiration, making it a great crystal for any creative types. It is a grounding stone. Despite being an uplifting stone, it is said to have great grounding and centering effects, which can help make you feel more rooted in the moment. I think this is so magnificent, and as I said, I really, really liked how this lady put it. Again, her name is Lauren, and she is with Moonlight Gems AZ.com. I absolutely love it. I will be putting her information and Alka's in the description box below if you would like to follow these lovely women or give them a shout or whatever. They're amazing, and I am so grateful for Alka from introducing this stone to me a few years ago. And I just, oh my gosh, because it's definitely been enriching to me. So yeah. All right, so as usual, I will be pulling from Moonology Oracle cards and the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck, and I do read from the book on this card deck. There's like 3 card decks that I read from the book from, and this is one of them because there's too much information in that booklet to not read. I mean, it's great information, and I highly recommend these cards and reading from the booklet. I mean, you can do it intuitively. I also don't sneeze at that, but reading from this book is very informative. Yeah. All right, so let's see what your individual numerology looks like for the month of April. And I'll take a deep breath before we move on. Hello, Life Path 9, and welcome to your April's numerology. Now, this is Mercury, who is giving herself a foot cleaning, like on the camera. I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, she's retrograde right now, right? So it's a little nuts. But Life Path 9, I don't know if I've mentioned this so far this year, but this is your year. Yeah, this is a 9-year. So April for you is a 22-4 month. And I think that this is really, this is an important time for you because this is a time of building and manifesting. Now, so you're embracing both the vibration of the 22 and the 4 in April. And I just want to remind you that Mercury is retrograde for the first full week of April, and Venus is retrograde for about half of April. It doesn't go direct until the 12th. And then we have the shadow periods of both of those fun planets. You know, it's just a lot. So, I'm saying now's a good time to organize yourself. Yeah. The vibration of the 4 is organizing. It's time to work. It's time to build. It's time to build, well, lots of stuff, but I don't recommend starting new relationships or new businesses or anything during this particular time. You can expand on what you already have, which is still building, just letting you know. Building, business, family, relationships, whatever, but not new stuff during this particular time with what's going on astrologically. This is a great time to remove clutter. Like I said, organize your life, put things in order, fantastic time to be like manifesting. Now, manifesting does require patience, okay? 4, I wouldn't say is like supremely patient. I myself am a 22-4. But they are very practical. So they understand that it does take time to build stuff. So this is a very industrious vibration. This is, again, lots of endurance because they are good at manifesting. This vibration is very good at manifesting. The mantra of the 4 is, I'm a builder, confident and steadfast, seeking order and accomplishment. Accomplishment. They like to see things get done. Yeah. The lesson of the 4 is taking one step after another with patience and open-mindedness. So that's going to lead me into the shadow side of the 4 here. Okay. Overwork can cause stress. Closing their minds so that maybe they're not open to new or different ideas. This vibration is a little bit tricky with that. Like you're going to be looking for new ideas. You're going to be looking for something different, but your mind may be like, let's be practical. Let's be practical. Don't close your mind off to new opportunities that may be coming in your way. Being impatient, like I said, the 4 vibration doesn't necessarily lend itself to being super patient. So that can lead to being really, really serious. Let's keep in mind here, you're only in this for a month, but we don't need that kind of like negative energy leading us around in a 9-year. Yeah. So the vibration of the 22 is the same, but a little bit ratcheting it up, right? The mantra of the 22 is, I ignite the torch of discovery and healing within my world. The vibration of the 22 is a healer. It's a counselor. It wants to build and strengthen relationships from the inside out. So this is all about like that emotional, that mental, that kind of connection. Oh, is something wrong with my recordings? Okay, sorry. It just went weird on my screen. This is someone who is definitely an arbitrator because they want to help people work out like some of their problems with each other. This is definitely a vibration that, again, very practical, has a lot of guides, very intuitive, very much like the luminary, very much that vibration of a luminary spirit. And this is a great time to educate yourself on environmental issues. I mean, because environmental issues, I feel like, well, it does affect all of us, but this is a wonderful time for you to really get in there and maybe like put some hands in and learn more about the environmental issues that are plaguing all of us. Yeah. The lesson of the 22 is to push through procrastination and feelings of overwhelmment in order to embrace their true life purpose. Now, you also have this thing where you like to go through phase changes so that you can get to your true life's purpose. So to fulfill your life's purpose. So this is really lining up well for you. It is. Okay, Mercury, really? You're just like stretching out a lot here on the camera. Anyway, some of the shadow sides. So let's talk about the shadow sides of the 22. The shadow sides of the 22 is procrastination, feeling overwhelmed, giving up really easily because they feel like there's just too many problems to solve. And oh my gosh, it's just too much going on. That's something that could create or trigger some of your shadow sides, which is fear of change, fighting change, which is causing maybe you to be impulsive or moody. This is something when you're just like feeling that energy where you're just like, oh my gosh, there's too much. That's going to feed right into that fear that's already there, already present in your shadow side. Look, I get it because I am a 22-4. I feel overwhelmed every day, every day. What we need to do is embrace that and just say, okay, feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I'm going to take a step back, maybe have a latte. Okay, caffeine may not help this situation. Maybe have a nice hot tea, green tea, you know, and just work through this instead of just going, oh my gosh, I can't do it. I can't do it. No, because remember your mantra. I embody the flow of this moment with courage to change. And courage you do have, Life Path 9. You do, because you're used to the transition. You're used to rebirth. You're used to the completion of a cycle so that you can have a wonderful new beginning. That's awesome. It's amazing. And that's who you are. And remember, your lesson here is to recognize patterns and letting them go when they are no longer serving our well-being. You can do this. You can do this. This is a very dynamic month. This is a very big month for manifesting. And I don't think manifesting is terribly wrong during Venus retrograde. But remember, Venus doesn't just rule relationships. Venus also rules our material things. You know, our something shiny. You know, that gold. What do you think, Mercury? And of course, Mercury rules our communication. But I think this really is and can be an awesome and amazing month. This is your year. So let's continue embracing that. I don't know where I'm going to spread these cards because my friend Mercury is just all in the way. Let me just transition some of this stuff over. Here, I'll switch the cameras so you can see her a little bit better. Okay, no. Life Path 9 needs to see their cards, baby. I know. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Ooh. Sarasvata. I think I'm saying that right. The arts. Express yourself through creative activities. Oh, that is a fantastic thing to do. Really is. That's awesome. Are you mad at me? She's like, yeah, you moved me. Ooh, have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Okay, now that's really awesome. And in fact, that's so awesome because it is a good manifesting month and having faith in your dreams. I like it. Oh, it must be in the front. Yep. Okay, waxing crescent moon. Don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. I like that. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take the practical steps, spend some time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests that there's every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So keep the faith. I am focused on what I want. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's a good time for you, Life Path 9. It really is. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful April. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.